Well, good evening, folks. Welcome back to the farm. I'm in the workshop here this evening. I'm just working on a little project with this oak beam here. So my daughter's been going to gymnastics and physiotherapy and things like that for some, I don't know what we should call it. It's not really a handicap. That's not what it is, but it's definitely from a mobility perspective, she's not where she could be, right? So going to physio for that, and some of the recommendations is really around balance and strengthening of her one leg. So gymnastics has been awesome for this, but I'm building here is actually a balance beam out of this oak beam that will just, it'd make a fun little thing that we can do in the house, just an activity, but still, of course, actually have a physical development advantage to it. But so like we got this repurposed, we got some oak and we got some maple years ago actually, but this is very, very rough. Like, can't really tell on that side. You get underneath, like you can see just how rough this is, right? So I've already been sanding quite a bit on the sides, and a great deal on the top where her feet are going to walk. But I mean, I can still see quite a bit of grooves here. So I got my sanding disc. I'm gonna get the orbital sander out, and we're gonna see if we can't make that as smooth as a baby's bum here. So while I'm getting set up for that, I should mention, if you're new to watching this channel, whether you're a new subscriber or you just come across this on YouTube, this would be a really good time to actually subscribe, I should say. But one of the things we've been doing lately is pushing out a few more shorts and a few less, full feature episodes, I guess you could say. Couple reasons for that. One is just, it's a deplorable marketing ploy. I'm I'm at like 986 subscribers. I'm like just so close to hitting that 1,000 mark. So just pushing out a little bit more material. But also, of course, off farm, I work a full-time job, and so there's only so much you can do. There's only so many hours in a day, and sometimes I just don't have enough time in a day to make a full feature-length episode. I know that's usually only like 12 to 15 minutes, but 12 to 15 minutes that you see is actually usually 1 to 3 hours of my day, and sometimes I just don't have that. Sometimes I have 30 seconds, right? So I'll throw a quick joke or a quip or a one-liner or something like that out as a short. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully it's just something to keep us connected. Throw me a comment, throw us a like, throw us a joke back, something like that. That would be awesome. But anyways, tonight I do have a little bit of time. Carmen's gonna I already got Finley in bed. Carmen's gonna put Charlotte to bed, and I'm gonna get this thing built and hopefully get it in the house here tonight. I just come back out of the chicken house. I ran over there quickly to feed them some scraps and stuff, and thought I'd check on the temperature of that compost pile. It's dark out, otherwise I would have brought you with me, but I did check the temperature in that compost pile, and it's sitting at 130 degrees. So, I mean, I was kind of adding a little bit of moisture, every couple days, just try and get up to that optimum level. And over the weekend there, I think it was at 12 degrees. Anyways, it's taken off. I did add a little bit too much moisture, and that happens sometimes. Right now, it smells a little bit. It smells like somebody microwaved a cat's asshole in there, to be honest. But I mean, a couple of days, I'll add a few little bit of wood shavings and stir everything up. In a couple of days, it'll be nice and neutral. But for now, it's a little bit ripe for sure. But anyways, glad to see it's cooking. Glad to see we got some temperature. The interior temperature right now of the chicken house is actually 25 degrees Celsius, or like 25, 26 degrees Celsius. And it's minus 13 outside. So that tells you just how much heat that can actually generate. So I actually opened up the upper hatch in the chicken house to let some of that heat out. I actually want to aerate a little bit. And the reason for that is not so much the heat, it's more because I know I added a little bit too much moisture. I don't want all that ammonia to kind of stay in the chicken house. I want to evacuate that out of there. So let some air flow through, not a draft, but some air flow. Let some air exchange happen, and we'll be triple happy teddy bears. Anyways, I should probably get back to my project there. All that sanding can make a guy's throat run dry. All right, so I got all my sanding done. This puppy is smooth. Pretty excited. I'm just gonna wipe it down with a moist rag. As you can see, it's quite dusty. So get a damp rag, wipe it all down, make sure I don't bring any sawdust in the house, or I won't be in the house. I'll be in the dog house. So get that all cleaned up, get it packed in. Tomorrow she can use it. I mean, look at that. It's just simple, right? It doesn't have to be complicated, but it's just a fun little activity. Dad of the year again. You see all that beautiful wood grain in there. Just gorgeous. I might even, we'll see how it goes, I might even actually take and oil this a little bit. Not tonight, but yeah, that's a beautiful piece of wood. Well, anyway, now that I got that done, and it's getting on in the evening here, I'm about to turn into a pumpkin. I gotta go see a man about a drilling rig here in the morning, a couple hours the other side of Grand Cache, so I should probably get this thing in the house and fix up a cup of tea and maybe see about getting some shut-eye. So I'll let you go for now. Hope you have a fantastic evening. We'll see you tomorrow.